Hey, I'm Lucy.
Hi, I'm Hannah.
And today we're talking about stress.
Am I? I don't know yet.
Feeling stress can feel different for everybody, but what kind of thing can it feel like?
For me, I would say that I have trouble focusing on one specific thing. When I've got loads of things going on in my head, it's hard to stop it being just a blurry mess. Also, my skin just gets really bad, but it usually happens a couple of days after I've been really stressed. The thing that I really recognise on a daily basis or when I'm on stage performing is I have an essential tremor, which means I shake all the time slightly, but when I'm stressed it gets exaggerated, so it's just and even if it's the tiniest bit of stress, it then makes me think, oh no, people think that I'm really stressed.
So you're stressing about being stressed?
Yeah, a lot of the time if I'm stressed, I'm stressing about people thinking that I'm stressed. Yeah.
So even though stress is kind of a feeling and a mental thing, it can have really physical effects.
I think most people present stress physically and in a way that other people can recognise it, but there are some people in my family where when they're stressed, they just go completely silent. So yeah, people really deal with it completely differently, don't they?
And quite a big one is sleep as well, isn't it? It can really affect that.
Yeah, I mean, for me, if I have something difficult going on in career life or personal life, I'll think about it over and over again and play it out in my head, and it will definitely make me lose sleep. And then that sets you on for a bad day the next day when you wake up and it's just oh.
Sometimes a little bit of stress can be quite good to kind of motivate you to do things. And
I've always said that I work better under pressure. It does, like you say, motivate you to either get on with what you're doing or really try and get the best out of whatever the situation might be.
So it's just kind of a case of managing it and making sure that you're dealing with it in a healthy way? I
didn't used to be able to channel my nervous or stress energy into anything really productive until sort of exam period. I started thinking, I need to make this stressful energy, just place it more into revision and what I actually needed to do rather than just thinking, oh, I'm stressed, to get something productive out of what I was feeling.
Why might we start to feel stressed?
Anything. It could be something as little as you've forgotten to do a piece of homework, or you've forgotten to pick something up that somebody asked you for. There are so many reasons why somebody could get stressed.
So it's not always easy, but there are ways that we can try and make ourselves less stressed. Can we think of a couple of them?
Unplugging is one that, for me, de-stresses me. When you're already stressed and then you look at your phone or your computer to take your mind off it, you're still getting loads of stimuluses and stimuli. Stimuli is probably the word. That are just feeding you more information, and if you've already got loads of stuff going on in your head, it probably is better to just go for a walk or listen to a relaxing playlist or just music that you like.
If you're already feeling stressed, it can feel like you've got absolutely no time in your day to take time out. How do you get around that?
You could just before bed, say you were just about to go to sleep, just try not to look too much at your phone to get all that information and just clear your mind. Maybe some meditation. Usually if I'm really stressed and I'm in bed, and I try and just kind of keep trying to take it back to a calm place in your head. There are always going to be things that stress you out, but just taking that time for yourself to just calm down and find a peace in yourself is really important, I think.
You might still be struggling, so what other things can you do?
Talk to people. Talk to someone. If you don't want to talk to your family, talk to your friends or teacher or somebody that you feel like you trust and you can just be comfortable with. Talk to Childline.
Because even if you're not sure how somebody else can help, or it might seem like an impossible situation that nobody can help with, it's still really good to talk about it and get above your chest a bit.
Get someone else's perspective on it, yeah.
Thanks so much for coming in today, Hannah.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.